Oh, we're live on Twitch and we're going off on a tangent, and I had to record this because this is gonna. I can tell this is just. I'm ranting. Jody's ranting. We got to talk about this, guys. Who cares about Star Wars toys anymore? Jody, when's the last time you bought a Star Wars toy that's not Baby Yoda? Woo!
I ain't bought Baby Yoda, bro. I ain't bought a Star Wars toy since I was young and little, man. Freak that shit, bro. Don't nobody want this shit no more. Star Wars is dying.
It's true.
These toys are trash, Andy.
Bunda just sent a comment, and he's right. The kids don't even care about toys anymore. It's true. My kid wants Robux, and he wants apps. He wants, if he could be on his iPad all day, which I don't. I never.
Star Wars Lego.
Yeah, exactly. Or Legos is what Play-Doh. Like they do creative stuff. But yeah, but I, as a kid, I have figures. I have so many goddamn figures behind me. That's what I loved. And now Star Wars. This is a surprise. No one's buying the Disney Star Wars characters, Jody. I can't believe it. No one wants to buy a fourth version of Rey in her desert garb. Or Rose Tico, from Rise of Skywalker with her, those iconic moments from Rise. Where did you go? That's Rose.
I went back. I got a Superman over here, man.
Oh, he's getting a toy.
Yeah. He's under some books.
No one wants to see Rose Tico with her those amazing scenes from Rise of Skywalker. I really need to play that scene in my living room. Or Jody, who the fuck are these guards?
I don't know who the freak they are. I don't remember seeing them in the movie. Why does the Asian chick have a gun, bruh? She didn't do nothing in the movie.
She didn't do nothing in the movie. I don't
You're
understand.
Selling this trash? This shit look weak, bro. I don't even remember Ray ever wearing that.
No, I don't have any clue. This is how pathetic it's gotten. At Disney, that's a jet trooper.
How much they want for that shit?
It's a jet. Oh, they're the ones that they fly now. I think these are the black. Are these the blacks here? Oh no, these look like the regular ones. These are probably like $5.99.
Okay. I doubt that. I bet they want more than that.
Can someone get us a price on these? All right, so these are diamond toys.
Disney.
Here we go. Oh, you don't want to get what's her name? You don't want to buy what's her name? I don't even know what her name is. I can't even tell you what her name is.
Lady, man.
Laura Dern from Last Jedi. Yeah. Everyone's favorite character. Do you want to get that one?
I have a plan. Zip speeds.
Shut up, Jet Boy. Oh my God.
Why does she have a gun? What's she using that gun for?
Let's look up on Amazon. Let's actually compare. I don't like this article. This article sucks. Let's look up on our Star Wars figures.
They selling that. They're selling this to our children. Who the freak wants any of this, bro? This is pathetic.
Look at this garbage. The vintage collection of the Sith Rise of Skywalker Sith Trooper for $12.99. $12 for a less than 4-inch figure. They want to charge you $13 for the Sith Trooper in its classic packaging. Oh my God, this is pathetic.
There's nothing classic about
vintage
that shit.
Poe Dameron toy figure. Oh my God, who cares? This is embarrassing.
Click it.
Look how many different
freaking.
Which one you want? But look how many different things too. Like when I collect, I want it to be in the same size. And then here are the black figures. Actually, I would buy the Mandalorian, but that's $30 for that. But let's look at which one do you want to click on? I was gonna look for the black. The black figures are like the better ones, and the Mandalorian ones. I could see why people are excited for that one. And it looks like they're even 4-inch scale. I want those.
That was $10. Like
all right, so the $10 Poe. It's all the packaging that we're paying for. Look at this. So at least it's like, it's in a, it's got some design. I can't get over. Hold on. Scroll. I'm trying to get there. There it is. He looks like Oscar Isaac. I'll give it that. The sculptors did do a good job.
Oscar Isaac.
Why is this so? Come on.
Don't nobody want that though. Poe was it's sad, ladies and gentlemen. These are nothing characters. Like none of them were salvaged. They were all ruined.
Totally agree.
And then you got the nerve to try to sell toys of these characters. Why would we want to play? Why would my son, your daughter, your kids want to play with these depressing, whack, hollow characters?
Oh my God.
And that's just play with, let alone ask the parents to pay money for you to play with these motherfuckers. Nah, bro.
Here we go. So here's a Black Series Sith Trooper. $25 for this. $25 for a stormtrooper in a red armor, just because they thought that would be cool. I
don't see the value, bro. That's the quality of toy that we used to get for $7.99 from KB Toy Store and Toys R Us.
KB Toy Stores, God, I miss the days. These toys are just so boring. And then here, oh yeah, and then we have like the old ones they've been trying to sell since Force Awakens. I call this this is the I think yeah that's the Mark Ellis figure, it's the guy who looked like Mark Ellis in Force Awakens.
That's lacking, bro.
Yeah, you know those creatures that were on the ship with Han.
Like you wonder.
Yeah, cool. I want that. Even they can't even sell it for $8. It's like already gone down in value tremendously. They still can't sell it.
With Han.
And yeah, these Lego sets are all weak too. And then look how many different freaking sizes.
$30.
This what is happening? Why isn't this filled with Mandalorian stuff? I might buy it. There's a $8.
These are grown men. These are grown men collectors. Kids ain't buying this shit.
$8 Supreme Leader Snoke. $8 for a 4-inch Snoke figure in his gold robe. Oh my god! And they're still high. $20. $20. Oh, and now it's a 6-inch. Look at this. There's no. How do you even collect? How do you even collect this, Jody? When you got a 3.75-inch and then you got a 6-inch in this one, 6-inch scale for the Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary collectible edition. Holy God! Being a Star Wars collector has got to.
Oh shoot!
Suck.
That General Grievous though.
There you go. You found
that General Grievous look fire.
How big is this? Oh, it's a black series. Oh yeah, well that's fully articulated. If you want to get a figure, that's the way you do it. So you'd get that one.
Okay, see now that's okay. That's tight.
Would you pay $52?
Freak no. Freak no.
Wow,
I ain't doing
terrible.
It's the value. Jeez, man.
What
This problem Star Wars has.
This is what now they're like making like here's the one that your dad had. It's like the old original Luke. The retro style,
Aquaman, bro.
Retro collection series. So like, here's the one you can have. It looks just like the one you bought when you were little that you don't have anymore, and that's smart because they're making kids buy it again. Like this one, I could sort of get, and for $12.
Don't want that though. Look.
That's
all
the problem.
Respect. That toy looks weak because it's old. It's great for the 70s and the 80s, yeah, because in the 70s and 80s, those toys look good. Now that it can't cut it.
You don't want
kid want that.
You don't want a Quara toy from Solo?
Khaleesi?
Yeah, she's from Solo.
Oh,
12-inch figure. They've got it down to $4.89 because they can't even break. This is the big Black series. They can't even get this one sold because their toys are doing so poorly right now. This is just look. I don't take joy in this. Like how these toys like defined a generation, Jody. Like how did they fall so far down?
Toys put Star Wars on the map with all
they've lost focus. They made toys for collectors, assuming that the toys they made were going to be such sellers.
That Chewie is lacking.
Which one? Oh, were you delayed? Which toy?
That Chewie.
Hold on.
Is lacking, bro.
I lost it.
What was that? You know, like he had bell bottoms on, but it was his fur. That you had it was a Chewie you scrolled past.
Oh,
man.
this one. Yeah.
This
is Rise of Skywalker.
He got bell bottoms on, bro. What is that?
I guess they're trying to give him like here's shorts. He's got different shades of brown. Because that's what he looks like, you know.
That shit lacking, bro.
That's
How
like
much they want for that?
That is like a new version. It's the fun action mode. They're like, so they released these to like try and get kids excited again. Because I guess what version of Chewbacca even is this? They're like, well, we know the movies suck, so can we get like an artist to like do a new render of Chewbacca that no one's even gonna recognize, and we'll just make him do Wookiee Slam? Because they have a property and they're designing this for toys because they know the movie toys suck. That's how bad Star Wars is right now. This is embarrassing.
They should have just let Chewie go out on that shit when Rey blew it up, bro. They shouldn't have bring it back from that. You know, I know Chewie's probably like, kill me.
Please.
Chewie won. He wanted
it's so sad.
And y'all are still bringing back from the dead. God dang, poor Chewie. And you know what's sad? And then no one talks about Chewie, all the way from the first Star Wars movie of the original trilogy up until now, knows everything.
Yeah.
He didn't get his mind wiped because you couldn't. He was there for Order 66. He was there for Palpatine. He was there for the birthing, knowing about Luke and Leia. He ain't never said shit. Really follow the lineage. Chewie was there for everything, bro. When the droids' minds was wiped, Chewie went chill with Han again. He knew everything.
It's so sad. And then you have this where it's like, here is the Knights of Ren figure. Cool. Okay. What do I
The
do
Knights
with
of
that?
Ren suck though.
I
Who
know.
were they in the
Here's
movie?
your
What
opportunity
were
to like make
they?
some cool but they're just more Captain Phasmas. And, 173 people bought this. Who buys this? Can we see a comment?
Collectors, bro. These are
Product
grown
crushed
men
and
in
bent.
their basement
Damaged.
who have an ultimate Star Wars
I
collection.
want a replacement.
Everything Star Wars,
Damaged.
they get it.
ASAP. Yeah, I mean, I
Look at
guess
the reviews. They're all trash reviews
DAF.
too.
Bad shipping. Nice Knight of Ren. This figure is a Knight of Ren from the Rise of Skywalker. The release is numbered. Oh my god, yeah, they really are vintage. Articulation, babble joint head. Yeah, these are not kids.
Yes, they're grown men. And that's
Highly
what Star
detailed,
Wars
but a
is.
bit gummy.
And to be honest, a lot of the grown man collectors even fell back because when you see, I don't know about you where you at in Florida, but in Target, when you see a Death Star pop up and it's just sitting on the shelf for months and it ain't bought, that's saying something.
What the hell is this? Disney Star Wars exclusive. Rise of Skywalker First Order figurine. What? Who is this? That's
Who's
not
that guy?
Oh, that's like something wrong. I was like, that's not a Star. That's just an.
Is that Creed Nation?
That is an Amazon. I don't know who the hell it is. That's an Amazon. That is the Darth. That's a First Order figurine. No, Amazon just messing up. I was like, what the heck is this? Look, what's so sad as we wrap this clip up. What's so sad though is like, this is what made Star Wars be Star Wars was the toys, right, Jody? Like, I remember my brother had those toys as a kid, and I was too little, and then by Empire and Return of the Jedi, I was like old enough to sort of see what was going on, and he was obsessed collecting those, keeping them in the boxes, like just that's what it became. And he was a kid collecting them, like all obsessed about it. And it's like because the characters were so great, and you wanted to own them, you wanted to play with them at home, but to know that J.J. Abrams made a movie, a Star Wars movie, and couldn't create characters that were exciting enough for us to want to play with our action figures or our kids to be inspired to play with their action figures. That's sad. That is just sad. And I believe it. I believe sales are down. I believe Disney's really feeling it because they're like, we put all these out for the collectors. They were buying it on Force Friday. Why are they stopped buying it? Because we did it twice and we wised up. And thank God the fans are finally wising up and not buying it in droves.
Yes.
Because it's all garbage now. It's garbage movie. It's garbage toys.
I think it's the film's fault, though, Andy. This is a direct result that if your films suck for Star Wars, and they suck long enough, because you could release a dud. Episode 2 was a really bad movie. Bounce back with Episode 3. New Hope, all of the original trilogy ones were good films, but with the new trilogy, you released Episode 7, which disrespected Star Wars. You followed that with Rogue One, which was freaking boring and whack. Follow that with
all
Solo,
these so far,
Last
and
Jedi.
All of these, none of them had worthy
all
toys.
All of them, booty. So you were releasing Star Wars movies for the span of how many years, Andy? 6 years? They were releasing all those movies in 6 years, maybe? What do you expect to happen to the kids and the fans? You expect them to sit up there and buy your toys? This is a huge L that Kathleen Kennedy holds, and Disney and Iger, all of them hold on their shoulders, bro, because they use the films to be the ultimate commercial for the toy. But if the film isn't good to make us love the characters, why would we want to go buy said toy? So the L rests on get these films right.
Yeah, it's sad. It's frustrating. I don't understand how you mess this up. It's a galaxy far, far away with all these amazing toys, characters, aliens, and it just makes me. It really does make me realize Rise of Skywalker is the worst one because it just was like trying to. Yeah. It was trying to like sprint past the finish line. And it's just like, can we get this? Is this race done yet? Great, cool. See ya. Bye.
Good job, JJ.
I really do blame JJ for the failure of this sequel trilogy, and it's crazy. I never would have thought I would go back and say, you know what, the prequels are at least like had some cool ideas and interesting characters and different worlds and sequences that I remember.
Midichlorians sound good now, don't you? All y'all motherfuckers out there, huh?
He was a bad director. The script was, but not great. But there's at least like stuff. Interesting storylines, big stuff happening that triggered the Clone Wars and Rebels. Dude, what the hell? What series do you want to watch in the world of the sequels? The year between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker where Poe and them are searching for more MacGuffins? Like, it's like the worst.
Like, Andy, try to. can we try to make something sound good about that we would want to see from this Star Wars?
Mandalorian. I would buy Mandalorian figures. I would totally buy a Mandalorian.
Not Mandalorian.
I would buy a Mandalorian and a Baby Yoda. I would totally buy those figures. I'm probably gonna go buy those figures.
What could we? I don't want to see nothing about none of them ever.
No.
Again.
No. Like, and they made What was his name? Boba Fett or whatever, the little guy.
Oh, Boba Frick.
Boba Frick. Hey! Like, whatever. It was so forced. Like,
no,
oh yeah,
he's cute. He's just another. Freak him.
Steven Spielberg kept him there. I can't forget her name. The girl with the helmet that didn't need to wear a helmet. Felicity, Carrie Russell. What's her name?
Right.
Zora Bliss. There it is.
I don't know.
Zora Bliss. Come on. What a stupid character. What did she do? She's there to like challenge Poe, and I'm like, okay, interesting. Yeah. And then she immediately turns like, all right, well, I'll give you my chip. I'll help you. I love you again, is really what happens. But no, I don't really love you because I'm not going to let you make out with me, but I'm probably smiling under here. It was just like gross and dumb and no value, that character. It is so sad. That was our finale, was Poe going on a mission to get a medallion that we've never heard of, to then get a MacGuffin, and then, oh, by the way, we go on these MacGuffin searches, and then Kylo Ren just breaks the MacGuffin, proving the entire movie was useless and pointless. There was no need for that adventure. There was no need for those quests. Completely stupid. That just clearly go catch up with Kylo Ren. It'll take you there, Rey. What a stupid movie. I hate it. It's definitely, because I had someone on Instagram question me, what's the worst Star Wars? Last Jedi. To me, it was not Last Jedi.
Rise of Skywalker.
It's Rise of Skywalker or Attack of the Clones. I think Attack of the Clones is really boring. But no, the more I think about it, Ewan McGregor is interesting in that movie. There's at least some battles.
The bounty hunter fight.
Rise of Skywalker is just, there's nothing of value. The more and more I sit with it, I'm like, oh, I'm just so angry and disappointed. And I'm mad that how do you not make good toys? At least Force Awakens had BB-8. I bought a BB-8. BB-8 was fantastic, right? BB-8 was freaking awesome. And at least Last Jedi finally brought Luke back. And even though I'm frustrated, like, we at least got a showdown at the end with Last Jedi. That's all I can say, even though I thought it was a weak ending. But nothing in Rise of Skywalker. How do you F that up and not... Toys. Toys are the sign that just prove why it sucks. No kids care. Star Wars is dying on the vine. And it's so sad that kids don't give a shit anymore. But
oh, shoot. Feige has his hands. I don't know. This might be too much for even Feige, bro. He can do it, but this is a really big task he's taking on by doing the Star Wars movie.
I don't know, man. That's a whole nother topic, which we'll go to. In fact, we're going to talk about it here live. But I'm going to wrap this clip because Marvel's got its own issues with now Phase 4 seemingly disappearing and what the delays and what the hell's even going to happen now. They're in their own mess. I don't think Feige should not be going over to Star Wars right now. Feige's got to keep focus and figure out what are we doing with Fantastic Four? What are we doing with X-Men? How do we make sure we got some big tent poles that people are actually going to get excited about, not just young Avengers garbage? And diversifying on Plus, like Moon Knight would have been interesting.
He said Star Wars will never die. Hey, it's dead now. It's dead to me.
Well, it's not gonna die. They're gonna always keep trying to do it. I mean, look, they're still doing The Saint, Jody. The Saint, which we talked about with Chris Pine. If they're gonna keep bringing that to death, you don't think they're gonna keep trying Star Wars?
You don't get a trilogy anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna do another trilogy. And mark my words. There's no way they sit on that. They paid too much money. They can redo it. There's a way to bring in a creative filmmaker and redefine it. Absolutely. But how disappointing. The toys was an interesting take, and I'm glad we got to talk about that because it just shows you that's the truth right there. You can't deny the toy sales. If you can't make toys about this franchise, the kids and adults are like, sign me up. And they did with Mandalorian. Like, I see a Mandalorian toy, I'm like, all right, that one I want. Nothing from Rise of Skywalker. I would never buy a toy from Rise of Skywalker. Tell you honestly, answer that in the comments below. Would you buy a toy from Rise of Skywalker? What is it? Be honest. Come on. Would you really buy a figure or something from Rise of Skywalker? I want to hear comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll probably have posted this later to help you. Remember, we're here on Twitch actually tonight. So twitch.tv/PopcornedPlanet, or Tuesday nights and Thursday nights live, and then Wednesday nights over in Jody's Corner. And subscribe to Jody over at Jody's Corner if you haven't already. Thanks for watching here on YouTube. Bye-bye.